Hey guys, I'm Kate Simsley and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad that you're back, and if you're new, welcome in. Today we're going to build a little A-frame cabin for what I imagine is like a horse trainer or something. It uses a lot of the new horse ranch pack, and so you'll see it come together. It's pretty quick. It's not too bad. Most of the video, like most of the footage I had, was me fiddling with the roof to get it to work properly, because making an A-frame is a pain in the butt. So I cut a lot of that out, and yeah, it's just a lot of like decorating and landscaping, which again, I cut a lot of the landscaping out. But there is quite a bit of it still here, so you'll see that come together. It's nothing amazing. I created this like the day the pack came out, and I didn't like it. Like, I was not happy with it, and I wasn't going to post it, but when I came back to it, I did change up some stuff, so that's not in the video. It's like just adding clutter and stuff inside, and just moving things around. That's not in here, but I ended up really liking it, and so I decided to post the video, and I also posted this on the gallery. I think it's posted as like Trainer's A-frame. There will be a link in the description below for you, as always, if you wanted to download this. But yeah, for the most part, I had not liked it, and then I came back to it, and I decided it was alright, and so I posted it. I did put like, okay, so the shell of it came together pretty quick. I cut it all out. I fiddled with it for hours. But I end up putting a little balcony here, but later on it becomes way bigger, because I end up adding like a shed or like a horse room on here underneath the balcony, so that will change towards the end. But at the start I just had like a little wee balcony, but I end up pulling it all out and turning it into like a horse barn, and the entire roof becomes a patio, and I just put some patio chairs up there. Nothing too spectacular. I don't really know what to say. It's really hot where I live right now. It's like 40 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's pretty hot. And everybody's complaining, but I'm in my glory, so I've been outside a lot, and I have been just enjoying the heat and the sun, because I'm made for this weather. Not gonna lie, I'm happier when it's warm, and it's not gonna last. Like, we're into August almost, and come September, it starts to get cold, and I don't, like, fall's nice and everything, the color is changing on the leaves, it's all very lovely, but it's not for me. I am not about, because I know that winter follows fall, and winter is horrible. Like, I live in Canada, so winter is exceptionally horrible, especially, like, I live in Ontario, Canada, so winter is, it's pretty brutal sometimes, but, I'm not looking forward to it. Like, there's snow, there's slush, there's sleet, and it's damn cold, the wind is always freezing, no one's ever happy, it's just misery, and I don't like it, so I'm enjoying the heat while it is here, but everyone's complaining, like, on the news, it's all they're talking about is a heat wave, and blah 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 blah. I don't care. I love it. I love it. It can stay. If it was like this every day forever, I would be happy. Global warming is heating up the earth, and it's a terrible, horrible thing. But for me, it's kind of ideal. Turn Canada into the tropics, and I will be happy. Actually, on the news yesterday, they were going on that the Atlantic Ocean was like the hottest it's ever been in recorded, like in 100 years or something. It was like 100 and something degrees in the Atlantic Ocean, which is unheard of. It's a pretty cold ocean. And they were going on about that, and I thought to myself, but I love it. I understand why it's a problem, because it does kill a lot of like sea life that lives down there or whatever, but honestly, I kind of wish that the poles would just switch and it would become warm where I am, because I hate the cold. I've complained about the cold a lot in my past videos. It seems to be the only thing that I really have to complain about. I absolutely just hate it. But right now it's hot, so I will take it and I will be happy. You'll see here that I'm putting together the kitchen. So the kitchen has this giant window inside of it, right in the middle of it. I am going to switch her and just put the fridge. I don't like it. But, yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just one strip against a wall, and then we're going to add a dining room off to the left in the little nook, and the living room. And it's all a very simple house. It's nothing crazy. I figured like 1 or 2 people would live here. Maybe they train horses, so they do have a barn where you can have a horse. And there is a space to like train the horse outside. It's a very small space outside, but they could essentially train a horse there. I've got like the little barrels, you'll see them, they're going to be out there. But the kitchen itself was pretty small. It does have the big window, and I do put an island. So it's kind of cute. Like in the end, I like the way that it came out. But it took me a while to get there. Oh, I didn't move the fridge. Maybe I did leave it there. I thought I had moved it, but I guess I left it there. That's fine. It totally works there. But I do end up adding the island, and then the living room is off. The little nook there where you just saw I just painted the floor in there. It was like a roof piece coming down, and I had it all glass. That's where I turned it into the barn in a little bit. So you will see that after. But yeah, the kitchen came together quickly. I'm going to add the island in a little while. I think I'll do the living room first. I used the new couches that came with the pack, which I love them, but like there's only like 1 or 2 swatches that I really actually think I'll ever use. So I did use them here though. I used 2 of them. I didn't put a TV in this house. I figure they're in the country. They're probably not watching a lot of TV. There is a radio on the patio upstairs, but there is not one down here. You could add one on the kitchen counter or something. Like I always, whenever I play the game, I have a radio in my kitchen because you can cook and do stuff while you're listening to the radio and it like ups your fun and whatever. And so I always put one in the kitchen, but I didn't add one here. You could if you did download this. However, I did add 2 couches. Afterwards, off camera, I do end up adding like an ottoman as well at the end of the coffee table here. And so there's additional seating. I do put a little table. I got like almost done downstairs and realized I didn't have a way to get upstairs. And so I end up like I tried to add stairs and it didn't work. I end up putting a ladder. And so beside this table here, where I just put the mirror that I'm totally getting rid of in a second, I end up adding a ladder to upstairs. And this is, the barn is going to go beside that table, and then the ladder, like the entry to the barn, the ladder, and then that table. And so you'll see that eventually here, but I'm going to add the island first. But I don't know what to say about this. You're gonna watch. It comes together. I cut things out. I switch around. We move around. It works out fine. It is totally functional. And I did playtest it, so for me, everything worked. There was no problems. Hopefully there won't be. If there is, it's probably just shifting things around very slightly. But I did use mostly the new pack and base game for the most part. I think I used a few items from other packs, but like if you don't have other packs, don't even worry about it. It's probably very minuscule items. For the most part, it's mostly the new pack and base game. And yeah, so the new pack itself, I don't know how I'm feeling. I like the stuff that it came with, like the things that we do have that it came with. There are a few of them that I really, really enjoy. The build buy is amazing. I haven't really done gameplay. Like I said, I've been spending most of my time outside, and so I haven't really sat down to play, so I'm not sure. I'd love to know if you guys have been playing. What do you think of it? I think the horses are adorable, but I'm not sure about the gameplay with them. I haven't tried it out, so I'd love to know your thoughts, and if you're liking it, if you're hating it, what you think's missing, or what you think they should have had, or what you love. I would love to hear about it in the comments. That'd be great. I don't really know what to say. I add some pictures, candles, plants, clutter, all the fun stuff, but there's not really much to say about the house. It's like a little tiny A-frame cottage. I built it, I think it's built on the Champion Grove lot, so it's like towards the center of town in the new world, and it's a cute little lot. I had wanted to build it like the cottage corner or whatever it's called lot, the corner house lot. I like that lot, but they're too small. Like I really, when this pack, they announced this pack, I was expecting really big lots, like 40 by 40 and up. I wasn't expecting 20 by 20 and 20 by 15 or even 30 by 20. It's too small to have like the stuff on there, like to train a horse. However, I do enjoy how beside most of the lots, they did put their own little spaces where you can train horses. So that's kind of handy, but it's not the same as putting it there yourself. And I would have rather had 1 or 2 less lots and had a few more big lots. Like it's weird because cottage living, there's a couple of really big lots. And again, it's small lots, but at least in that world, the small lots are set up to like be in town, right? This I don't find that they really are. Granted, I haven't explored them all yet, so I could be wrong, but I just feel like there should have been more big lots. Like when I think of a ranch, I think of a wide open space, and yeah, I don't know, it's not really what I expected. I do like it though. The world is absolutely beautiful. I haven't fully explored it yet, but from what I've seen, it is super cute, and I do like it. I don't know, kind of as always, I feel like things are missing, or like something was rushed or something. It's almost like they decided it's coming out on this day. They weren't quite there yet, and they just kind of rushed through it. That's kind of what it feels like. I could be totally wrong. Maybe this was their plan to a T, but I just feel like it's just not quite what I would expect, if that makes sense. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know. I could be totally off the mark. Like I said, I haven't played a lot and have not explored fully, but I do enjoy it. I'm not going to complain. I like it. I always love getting new content, and like I said, some of the items that are in here, I'm in love with. So here's where I create the barn area. You can see there that I took away the slanted roof. I'm just going to pull it out and create a barn, and I end up putting like the horse bed in there. And a few items, which you'll see in the screenshots. You don't really see me do it fully in the video here, but I do end up adding a bunch of stuff in there. So you'll see that in the screenshots at the end, and there's not much time left in this. I think there's like 3 or 4 minutes left, and then we jump into screenshots. I'm going to add like a little driveway, which again, off screen I do extend. I put a fence across here, I extend the driveway down. I do end up adding like the little truck that came in debug and a few other items out there. And so you'll watch that, but I'm going to go. I'm going to let you listen to music while you watch the last few minutes of this. It's not long at all. And then you'll jump into screenshots, and I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you love it, or even if you hate it, let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, share your thoughts on the pack, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and you can find this or any of my builds on the gallery using the hashtag K8Simsley, and you can find me on social media that way too. I am on social media across the board. Though I don't spend a whole lot of time on there, I am there, and I'd love to see you wherever you are. Have yourself a spectacular day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
We went head first into the fire, watched the flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't the one, but I gave it all I've got. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, we went head first into the waves. We were right there in the eye of the storm. When I look back, I see it clear. I tried but couldn't give you more. You were a great one at the wrong time. I could never give you what you need and deserve. We went head first into the waves until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't the one, but I hope you think of me with love when all is said and done. 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 Maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. Maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done.
But if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low, need to blow off some steam to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on, 'cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. Yeah, I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. I'm gonna drink all night and then I'm gonna let the tears fall down. I'm gonna dance all night and yeah, I'm gonna let it all out. I'm gonna drink all night and then I'm gonna let the tears fall down. I'm gonna let it all out. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. Yeah, I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. It's kind of bittersweet. Never thought I'd come back. It's been a while since I packed up my things and left. I recall it still in my beat up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first real kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it off. I recall